Okay, what we have here is a 2003 Honda Pilot. Good tires, good body. It's got a trailer hitch on it. We're gonna take her for a ride. It does have a check engine light on. Does have a crack in the windshield. The check engine light is for a torque converter, which is the transmission, but it runs and drives pretty good. The one thing with the torque converter light on is it will not go through emissions. So we're selling it. It's got 125,000 on it. We had to replace the dash cluster because the speedo and the tack weren't working, but I do have the other dash part that shows the mileage on it. But it goes down the road very nice. Brakes work real good. AC works. It does have a radio. The beeping noise is because I'm not wearing my seatbelt. It shifts through the gears. First, second. It slides a little into third, but if you kind of let off the gas a little, it's fine. It's very roadworthy for somebody who wants to drive it. You know, I would take this thing anywhere. It's just one of those cars where if you don't have to go through the emissions, this would be a great car. I mean, it's very nice. It has leather interior. It has the DVD player in the roof for watching movies for the kids. It has cruise control. See, that's how it shifts into the third gear. If anything, that's the one problem with this vehicle, and I don't know if it's the torque converter that is actually doing it, but it's actually a pretty nice car. The leather interior is in good shape. The tires are in good shape. It's got the aluminum alloy wheels. It's got a CD player. It's got a cassette player. It's got a lot of nice stuff on it. Not a bad vehicle. We're looking at getting $2,000 for it, and that price is firm. We think that this vehicle is well worth it, even if somebody had to fix the torque converter problem, which personally I don't think you would have to, but if it has to go through emissions, you would. But not a bad vehicle. Like I said, it has 125,000 on it. This gauge cluster says 192, but this is a used gauge cluster. But the gauge cluster that was the original gauge cluster, which I have in this bag, is 125 is what the miles are on it. Now, it might have a little bit more than that, but we replaced the gauge cluster, maybe a couple months ago, and we haven't really driven it a lot, but we'll walk around it one more time. It does have a couple little bubbles on there, but Couple little scratches there, but all in all, very solid, nice car. It does have the tow hitch on it. There is a minor little exhaust leak, which is a gasket by the catalytic converter, which I'm thinking about fixing. But for $2,000, this thing is a good deal. It's a probably, you know, booking for double that easily. It's got the leather interior. It's got the power seats. The rear, it has the third row seating. And storage for that. And then these flip up for your third row seat. I think it's a great deal for somebody. Give us a call.